So I've got students, like any teacher, at many levels in my classroom. And so the iPads can be used to differentiate instruction. For example, I could be working with a small group on teaching a lesson specific to their learning needs. Well, another group can be on the iPads practicing or developing skills in the same subject area, on the same topic, but at a different level, a level that's suited to their learning needs.
I like that we can use the iPads to help us learn different things, and how we can work in groups sometimes and combine our answers, collaborate, and how that we can work at our own speed at some sections.
I like the pace of the blended learning because it's less stressful, it's easy to learn when you can go at your own pace. And
this blended learning project has allowed me to have students choose their own direction and pace of their learning.
I'm Heather Norris from Lorben Central School. The Blended Learning Project has allowed me to use the Moodle course and learn about it, and also to find interactive online resources to use with my ELA students.
Blended learning has allowed me to expand my resources, like with technology.
Blended learning has allowed me to work at my own pace. Okay. You go on next.
No, tell us more. What have you
okay.
been able to achieve at your own pace?
Well, I get to fill in my gaps because I work at maybe a slower pace than some people.
Blended learning has allowed me to work at my own pace and continue on to other grades, which I wouldn't be able to do if we still did like the normal kind of math.
Great. Thank you, people.
Hi.
I can write a math test when I am ready and not wait for the rest of the class. It lets me practice fractions on the computer.
I can make math videos to help other students learn.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room with
Middle-level students at BCS 2000 were demonstrating challenges academically, socially, and emotionally. Basic skills in language and mathematics were lacking, as was the culture necessary for middle-year student success. It became evident that an alternative approach was necessary. Upon incorporating a collaborative team approach, considering research on best practices in middle years, and analyzing relevant data, students in grades 7 and 9 are now experiencing a more positive school climate and increased student achievement, evidence that focused teamwork results in student success.
Do you like coming to school since you've been in this class?
Yes, I come to school every day, get my work done, and work hard. I have more one-on-one time with my teacher so I can get the help that I need. I like this class because I'm with my friends. Being with a group of my friends makes it a more comfortable work environment, and it helps me work very hard.
How is this class different from others?
This class is different because they work around our individual needs and we get a say in how the material is covered.
Pushing my students and myself to explore connections beyond the classroom.
How has being the 21st century educator impacted me? The biggest thing is time. I get time to learn and implement new teaching strategies. This has affected my students. My students have become patient problem solvers. They can solve problems even if they don't have all the information. My students literally flipped when they learned math. And lastly, my students questioned things. I taught them different questioning strategies, and they now know the value of high-level questioning versus low-level questioning. And that's how being a 21st century educator has impacted me.
With the restructuring of our schools in Kindersley, we've got a new opportunity for learning as a pre-K to 4 school and a grade 5 to 8 school are created. With early learning and middle-level philosophies being implemented and teachers working collaboratively in grade-alike professional learning communities, the children are sure to experience success. We're looking forward to the grand openings of both schools in the fall of 2015.
Now that I'm starting to read lots of books, reading is better for me. I used to be on level 1. Now I'm on level 10.
LLI and Sound City helps me read better. I feel awesome reading books now.
LLI and Sound City are fantastic.
Hi, my name is Nicole Molnar. I teach grade 4 at Outlook Elementary School. 2 of my students attended the Roadways to Reading program this fall. When they began the program, they were very reluctant readers and were reading significantly below grade level. They didn't enjoy reading and would never choose to read independently. I have noticed a big difference in the students' reading ability and confidence since completing the Roadways to Reading program. Both students' reading levels went up a full year in the 16 weeks. They enjoy reading now and are able to use the strategies they have learned in their daily reading. Another area I noticed a lot of growth was spelling and writing. At the beginning of grade 4, it was very difficult to read and understand their writing. Now they are starting to apply spelling and phonics principles in their writing. They are able to communicate their thoughts in writing in ways that others can understand, which gives them the confidence to want to write more often. I really enjoyed seeing my students grow as readers and writers and how that has improved.
Hello, my name is Instagram, and I'm here reporting at SunWest News. Today we've got huge news. We're going to talk about the SunWest Student Leadership Conference taking place in Marengo in April this year. I've got a reporter in the field that's going to tell you more about it. Twitter, are you there?
I'm in Marengo and it's cold. These ladies seem to be taking a selfie. Way to get the conference started.
Thanks, Twitter. Looks chilly. Now that we know that, we need to know the forecast for April. Facebook, are you there? Can you tell me?
As of now, now, scattered selfies are all over the country in many, many places. But on April 23rd and 24th, all selfies are moving towards Marengo, Saskatchewan. They're calling it Selfie Central. Back to you, Insta.
For all you cool cats that want to be a part of this sick conference, make sure you register online at this address. Hashtag see you there!
Are you ready? Oh, it doesn't sound like they're ready.
It doesn't sound like they're ready.
But we're gonna try that again. Are you ready? All right, let's do this.
If you know what happiness is to you, because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Hey, go, bring me down, can't none bring me down. Your love is too high, bring me down, can't none bring me down. I said, bring me down, can't none bring me down. Your love is too high.
It's a blended, flexible program that really helps to meet the students' needs.
The neat thing about this in-depth program here is I'm able to spend more time with each student, focusing on their needs, what they need out of school right now.
It's really cool what the kids have the privilege to be able to do. And it is different than a regular school setting, but at the same point it's not, because they still do everything that the students do at the high school too. So it's really good for that. 9 times out of 10, they can, if they choose to, graduate perfectly on time with the rest of the students at the high school too. Some students might take that extra semester, that extra year, whatever it's going to be, but graduation is an accomplishment, it's not a timeline.
It's good for the student who wants to fast track.
It's benefited me because when I was at the high school, I was like really stressed out in the classrooms and I couldn't focus because of other people talking. And here, I can put my headphones on. I have my own little corner.
I am originally in grade 11, but I'm graduating early this year, so I can do that because of this.
Kind of like everybody, I don't know, everybody kind of has a relationship here and is able to talk, and it's kind of a better setting.
Quite a few kids have bought into is we're doing novels this year as a special project credit. Through the NaNoWriMo program, they should be able to get their novels actually published into a small paperback book.
The key to our in-depth programs is the relationship that develops between the teachers and the students. It's a unique and wonderful relationship that makes all the difference for our students and also for our teachers.
Pearson eText is really good in class because it saves you lots of room. And you don't have to log into it every time because it's loaded on our tablets. One thing is it's easier kind of to read, and you can use the magnifying glass to get closer. Like you can watch videos at the start before you take a lesson instead of reading through it all.
The Aspiring Leadership Program is aimed at building leadership capacity throughout the division and developing future candidates for administrative positions. Check out what these participants had to say about the program.
I'm really excited about this opportunity, and I'm interested in it to get my master's and become a potential leader in the SunWest community.
I always like a new PD opportunity, and I enjoy taking classes and learning new things and discussing ideas with my colleagues.
I think that this is just an amazing opportunity for SunWest teachers to become involved in. The board is willing to invest in the teachers and provide us with a chance to get our masters with a rural focus about things that are important to us, and paying for our tuition, giving us time in our roles to complete the program, and who wouldn't want to do this?
I'm interested to build leadership capacity in myself and, strengthen the skills that I already have.
As a product of a high school graduate from a rural school, I'm really excited about giving back in the capacity that I loved rural education, I loved graduating from Lucky Lake School, and I am working hard to make Dinsmore Composite School, where I'm currently the administrator, the best it can be.
But this just seems to be more pertinent to what I'm doing and will help me do a better job at what my current position is. So it's just because it's so much more relevant to where I am and where I want to go.
I am so impressed with the support and the engagement and partnership of the teachers and the administrators here at SunWest in our Empowering Student Voice in Education course. This course is taking place across 3 different provinces in Canada, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, and Ontario, and this school board is really inspiring and in many ways leading the way when it comes to involving student voice both within the classroom and at the school level, and I'm really looking forward to seeing the different projects that will emerge as a result of this collaborative adventure, learning adventure that we're taking together.